When I came here years ago, the biggest thing that stood out to me was the education system and actually lack thereof. Most of the time traveling through Malawi, you're going to see a teacher possibly in a building. There is still no electricity, it's damp, there's no seats. There is one book, usually the teacher has the one book. And because there's no electricity, there's not much light coming into the classroom. The children are also piled on top of each other, so it's just, you can imagine this learning environment. The biggest problem that this country faces is the AIDS, HIV epidemic. So through education and empowering women specifically, we can eradicate the AIDS, HIV cycle here in Malawi.
HIV and education are very closely linked. The situation in the country with regard to HIV is vastly improving, but the biggest problem we have is the continuing infection, particularly of young girls. And the number one factor for determining whether or not a girl is likely to become infected is determined by how long she stayed in school. The longer she stays in school, the less likely she is to become infected. Dr. Jay Levy, who was the discoverer of the HIV virus, who gave a lecture here at the College of Medicine, and he was asked when there would be a vaccine to prevent HIV. He said, we already have one. Education is that vaccine. Namunda, where the Hamels School is built, is absolutely an agricultural community. And that's significant for two reasons. One is that is the potential source of employment of anyone who grows up in the village, unless they become educated. Their opportunities are going to be to work on the tea estates, which pay very poorly and require very hard labor, and there's no path forward. There's no promotion potential. Education, on the other hand, gives the opportunity to pursue a profession, whether it's in the community, creating a business, becoming a welder, becoming a tailor, or leaving the community. This school was built on agricultural land, donated by the villagers themselves.
Chiyamba ndikuyamba kuti ndi gaya yokufika kuno inakhala 3 years. Itakhala 3 years ilatipempha mafumu kuti libere pamozi. Ndiye ine pakati takhala pamozi paya kuti gaya nena kuti ife tukuchoka nanga mafundo kusire ni chani. Paloto limene linanizera ineyo na loto la school. Anana kuti pitani mukayankhula ndi anthu anu. Ndiye tabwera kuno nakhala ndi anthu anga kulankhula nawo ndapeza malo anu. Tinathokoza kwambiri gaya kubwera pano kuzati kolera zonse nalicho chilanda kwambiri kuti womasuka kunoko kwa Namunda pachifukwa cha gaya Hamels atafika nukulimba mtima nukutikoza zomwezi.
So the coming of this school has opened this area. Every parent is happy. We are happy too as teachers to come here. You know, we are Malawians. Some of us, we are coming from within, that's the sovereign part of Malawi. And coming here to teach is something which we are interested in, because we thought that once this area has been closed like this one, like it was, it means many people here could die of deadly diseases which they could avoid, but simply because of ignorance they couldn't manage. But now they are able even to read and write issues concerning HIV and AIDS. We are proud of this school, in short, and I have to encourage you to continue the work which you are doing here, because many people are benefiting, especially the young ones are benefiting. You know, education is the key to any success.
So I thought it would be a great idea to get people back in America just as passionate as I was, get them involved just as much as I was. If I could just somehow show them what was out here and make it as exciting for them and make it as tangible for them, actually. Most people do not think that they actually can, not only change a country, let alone just a child's life. And that's something that's happening here. That's something we are currently doing. And we are currently taking people along this journey with us. And even though they may not be able to come to Africa with us, just their donation from home is changing the life of a child.
Hi, I'm Judy Green, and I want to thank the Hamels Foundation for allowing me to have the privilege of joining them to visit the school in Malawi. It was the most awesome experience today, probably the best in my life. You are meeting so many children that are so gifted, kind, and education is the answer, and it's a proven fact. You're seeing these children speaking English. They are singing songs. They are so proud. They're teaching their parents how to speak English. They're confident. They are sitting in desks, 3 to a desk, but so proud of their school. I was more impressed when I saw the little guys down there on their hands and knees scrubbing the floors to make their school look as good as it can be. I will come back again, and hopefully they will have me, but it was the most awesome experience, and I thank them.
One of the most unique things about our school is actually the success rate. Females alone in Malawi, Africa, very seldomly even make it to 8th grade. So we've got that going for us, let alone the success rate in their testing. So they have 8th grade exams that allow you to go on to secondary school. And we have a 100% pass rate at the Hamels Foundation School. That is unheard of in the country. It's unheard of in the cities, let alone in a tribal village in the Namunda School District. With the success rate of the Hamels Foundation and what the curriculum has just done to this one part of Malawi, our main goal and our main hope is that that curriculum spreads, because you can see what it's doing to the AIDS HIV cycle. You can see what it's doing to the orphan cycle and the orphan rate. You can see the success rates in the 8th grade exams, getting them into secondary education. You can see that females are staying in school. You can see that every little thing about the curriculum has become successful. It is successful. It is working in a country like this. And we just want it to spread because it is helping these people in their everyday lives now. I hope the work here at the Hamels Foundation inspires you. Please consider leaving a legacy with us by donating today.